Saram students, welcome. Today let us continue with the revision of political science. Lesson number 7, Urban Administration. Children, in this lesson we have already revised about the ward councillor and administrative staff. Today let us revise about how does the municipal corporation get its money and what has changed since Khala retired, and about a community protest and the city of Surat. Now let us revise the first topic. How does the municipal corporation get its money? Children, providing and running so many services, it requires a lot of money. So the municipal corporation, it collects this in different ways. And what do you understand by the term tax? A tax is a sum of money that people they pay to the government for the services the government provides. And children, people who own homes, they have to pay a property tax as well as taxes for water and other services. And the larger the house, the more is the tax. But property taxes, however, they form only 25 to 30% of the money that a municipal corporation earns. And there are also taxes for education and other amenities. And here we can see some examples. If you own a hotel or a shop, then you have to pay a tax for this as well. And to see a movie, also you pay a tax as well. Thus, while rich people, they account for property taxes, a much wider population pays more general taxes. Now children, let us revise the next topic. What has changed since Khala retired? What Yasmin Khala did not mention to the children was that in recent times, in order to save money, the commissioners of several municipalities across the country, they had hired private contractors to collect and process garbage. And what is this called as? This is called as subcontracting. This means that the work that was earlier being done by government workers is now being done by a private company. And these contract workers, they get paid less and their jobs are temporary. And collecting garbage is also quite a dangerous job. And often these contract workers do not have any access to safety measures and they are not taken care of if they are injured while working. Children, this is the image of recycling. Now let us revise about a community protest. Children, if you remember, at one point things they had become so bad that the children they had stopped playing cricket in the street. Why? Because their parents they were afraid that their children they might get sick from staying on the street so long. Then Yasmin Khala, she continued that the women they were very unhappy about the situation and they came to me for advice, and I said that I could try and speak with some officer in the department, but I wasn't sure how long it would take. Then it was Gangabai who said that it is the ward councillor who we should go to and protest, since we are the ones who elected him. And she gathered a small group of women and went to his house, and there they began shouting slogans in front of his house. And then the ward councillor he came out and asked them what was wrong. Then Gangabai she described the situation in the locality to him. Then the ward councillor he promised to go with them the next day and to meet the commissioner. And he asked Gangabai to get a petition signed by all of the adults in the locality saying that garbage was not being collected. And he suggested that taking the local sanitation engineer with them the next day, it might be a good idea. And the sanitation engineer could also speak with the commissioner and tell him how bad the situation was. And that evening, children, what did they do? They ran from house to house, making sure that as many families as possible signed the petition. Then, what did they do the next morning? The next morning, a large group of women and the ward councillor and the sanitation engineer, they went to the municipal corporation office, and there the commissioner met with this large group and began giving excuses, saying that the corporation did not have enough trucks. But Gangabai smartly replied, "But you seem to have enough trucks to collect garbage from the rich localities." "That must have left him lost for words," quipped Jahangir. That means Jahangir, he made a funny and clever remark. Yes, he said that he would take care of it immediately, and Gangabai, she threatened that if it was not done in 2 days, then a larger group of women would protest in front of the corporation, said Yasmin Khala. "So, did the streets get cleaned?" asked Rehana, who never let things remain unfinished. "Well, not within 2 days, and then after another larger and more noisy protest. Then the sanitation service in this locality became more regular." Wow, this sounds just like a Bollywood film with a happy ending, said Mala, who already had begun imagining herself in the lead role of Gangabai. And the children, they enjoyed hearing Gangabai's story immensely. They had sensed that Gangabai was much loved and respected, and now they understood why. Then they got up and thanked Khala for answering their questions, and then before they left, Rehana, she said, "Oh, I have one last question, Khala. The 2 dustbins that we have at home now, are they also Gangabai's idea?" Then Khala, she began laughing. "No, not really. The municipal corporation was the one who suggested that we do this to help keep our streets clean. When we sort our own garbage, then it reduces their work." Then the children, they thanked Khala and walked back down the street together. And it had become quite late, and they needed to get back home. But for some reason, the street, it seemed darker than usual. And they looked up, and then they looked at each other, smiling, and then they ran right back to Khala's house. Now children, let us revise the next topic. The city of Surat. The city of Surat, it had a plague scare in which year? In 1994. And Surat, it was one of the dirtiest cities in India. And houses, hotels and restaurants, they would dump their garbage into the nearest drain or street, which made it difficult for sweepers to collect and transfer the garbage into selected dumps. And in addition to this, the municipal corporation did not collect the garbage as often as it should have, and this led to the situation getting worse. And plague, it spreads through the air, and people who have the disease, they have to be isolated. And children, how many people deserted the city? In Surat, several people, they lost their lives, and over 300,000 deserted the city. And what did the municipal corporation do? The scare of the plague, it ensured that the municipal corporation completely cleaned up the city, and Surat continues to remain one of the cleanest cities in India. Now children, let's discuss what were the reasons for the spread of plague in Surat. Houses, hotels and restaurants would dump their garbage into the nearest drain or street, which made it very difficult for sweepers to collect and transfer the garbage into selected dumps. In addition to this, the municipal corporation did not collect the garbage as often as it should have, and this led to the situation getting worse. This condition caused spread of plague in Surat. And how can we keep our surrounding clean? We can keep our surrounding clean by doing the following. Don't litter, throw waste in dustbin only. Don't encourage spitting. Immediately condemn people if found doing so. Avoid using of plastic covers, plastic disposables, and teach others about cleanliness and sanitation. And separate dry waste and wet waste in your house is the work of municipality workers. In this way we can keep our surroundings clean. So children, today we have completed the revision of political science. Lesson number 7, Urban Administration. So read the lesson thoroughly. Till we meet again, goodbye children.